Hey there, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad that you joined me today. Today I'm going to be talking about simplified, purposeful household inventory and also auto ship. So if that interests you, grab a cup of coffee, grab a smoothie, grab something that you enjoy, grab a notebook, grab a pen, and get ready. We're going to be chatting for a little bit here about some very specific items. Again, honing in, breaking it down, getting really purposeful and specific on what we need to manage and run our households, what we need for inventory, and this is life-changing, guys. This will change the way you manage your home. Okay, so let me back up and tell a little bit of a story. So about 3 years ago now, I have a very close friend who has a very large family. She has 10 children, and she has to manage her home very purposefully and very strategically in order to make sure that everybody is getting everything that they need, and they have the food that they need, they have the household inventory that they need. And I talked to her and I said, how do you do it? And she was explaining to me how she keeps a notebook. She has notebooks on everything, but she keeps a notebook specifically for food items and also for household inventory. She said she lists every single item in her home, and then she puts the amount of money that she paid for the item, where she bought the item, and the date. And that just like sent me down this huge, that just was life-changing to me. Somebody breaking it down that simply and that specific was simply life-changing. So for the next probably about week, I went through all of our household inventory, all of our food items, all of our household items, and I inventoried everything that was consumable. And then I was able to go through that list, break it down, simplify it, eliminate a lot of it, and then focus in on those things that we really needed and just begin to shop them out. So I literally, this was the original notebook that I had. It's still my notebook that I have, and I literally, guys, have notes and notes and notes here. I compared prices from local health food stores. I compared prices from Costco, Amazon, Vitacost, Aldi, Walmart, Azure Standard, just all different. This is my old price list. See, I wasn't lying to you guys. It wasn't all hype. This is a Azure Standard comparison from probably 2 or 3 years ago, and yeah, I just went through and I just kept comparing all of these different things. So without further ado, let's just get into it. I'm going to tell you the top 15 things that you probably use in your home. I'm sure this is kind of universal products. So we're going to go into them, and then I'm going to be talking about the beauty of auto ship and what auto ship can do for you. Now you can choose to do auto ship through Vitacost, through Amazon, through Walmart, through wherever. There's a lot of different companies today that offer auto ship. Even just your private individual companies will offer an auto ship option, and usually it comes with a discount. And it's just so wonderful to have those products that you're buying anyway on a regular basis just be done. You shop for it once and you're done. So that's not to say that you don't go back and look at prices once in a while, because you will want to do that. But let's just jump into it here, and let's talk about the 15 things that you use in your household that's on everybody's inventory list, and it's on my household inventory list right here. Okay, guys, so the first thing is a multi-purpose soap. For me, what I enjoy using in my house is African black soap. It could be anything for you. It can be any type of healthy, natural, multi-purpose soap. In the past, we've used Dr. Bronner's. Trying to think, there's like a couple different name brands of like the CASTILE big jugs of multi-purpose soap. So it can be that, or like I said, I like using the African black soap because I use it for my dish soap. I use it for all of my bathrooms in my pumps. I use it for shampoo. I can use it to clean the floor. I can use it for anything. So that is my go-to multi-purpose soap. And why do I love it so much is because it comes in those bars, and then those bars you just cut off a piece and put it in a jar of water, and by the next morning you fill your jar up. I like keeping a quart jar always on my kitchen sink. I fill it up with water, and by that next morning I have my own liquid soap. It doesn't have to be hot water, nothing like that. Then I can pour it in, I can refill my pumps in my bathroom, refill the pump at my sink, and I just love it. So multi-purpose soap is going to be number one. And this is going to be a soap that you can shower with, a soap that you can use to clean, a soap that you can put in the bathtub, you can wash your children with, just some type of good multi-purpose soap. Number two is going to be a bulk laundry powder. So I have made laundry soap made it into the liquid, but I just find that it's messy, it's heavy, you got to move it around if you make it in the big 5-gallon buckets. So I just rather make the powder in bulk, and we actually sell the bulk laundry soap also on our website, but you can make it yourself. It's very easy to make. So bulk laundry, for me, I enjoy the powder. Okay, next up is vinegar. And I talked about vinegar before in our food discussion. So vinegar also overlaps into that category, but I also talked about vinegar in household cleaning and things like that. Vinegar is going to be a good one. Number four is dishwashing soap. Now, yes, I have and love to use my multi-purpose soap as my dishwashing soap at the sink. But for me, and for those of you who have a dishwasher, you're gonna need a dishwasher soap. I have made my own dishwasher soap in the past, but I just find it cheap and convenient just to buy dishwasher tablets in bulk. And when I talk about buying dishwasher tablets in bulk, I'm talking about, I bought about 2.5 years at least supply of dishwasher tablets. So get them once or put them on Autoship and just forget about them. Shop it out, make sure you're getting a good deal. When you find your good deal, put it on Autoship and forget about it. Dishwasher tablets, dishwasher powder, whatever you use, shop it out, get it in your inventory, because you don't want to be running out and having to. Autoship is also a great budgeter because say you don't have money set aside just for dishwasher tablets to stock up on a lot of them. You could put them on Autoship, and then they're coming on a regular basis, and then it's budgeted into your monthly budget, and then you don't have to worry about it. These are my top 4 items that are absolutely necessary, probably in everybody's house, I would guess to say. Next, we're going to move on to personal care. Sorry guys, my handwriting is not the best on this angle. I feel really funny on this angle. Okay, personal care, toothpaste. And these items, I'm going to say that you can look into it and learn how to make your own of these items as well. We have definitely done that over the years. Or you can shop it out and buy it, whatever fits the season of life that you're in. All of these items, there's a season, right, where you can make laundry soap, you can make toothpaste, you can make deodorant, you can make kombucha, you can make kefir, you can milk your cow, you can do all these things. But all of those little things, you can make your own yogurt, right, your own cheese. But all of those things, after a while, start to really add up. And then it's like, oh wow, I don't even have time to homeschool my kids because my entire life is like making all of these things, right? You're making your own bread, you're doing all these things. So it's a it's a balance, right? It's a balance. So if it pays for you to buy the dishwasher tabs, if it pays for you to buy the toothpaste, buy the laundry soap, guys, the bulk laundry powder, shop it out, because by the time you buy the ingredients to make your bulk laundry powder, you probably could have bought a very basic natural laundry powder. So shop it out. That's where you're going to be doing your homework. And just one item, okay? It doesn't have to be overwhelming. Just say, okay, this week I'm going to shop out laundry soap. That's it. And you figure it out and you put it on Autoship and it's done, and you check it off your list, okay? So we're talking about toothpaste, and I just redid our toothpaste just yesterday. I went back online, I shopped it out. There's certain things that we look for in toothpaste. All of these things, right? There's going to be certain things that are priorities for your family. So for our family with toothpaste, we always try to get a fluoride-free toothpaste and an SLS-free toothpaste. If you have problems or your children have problems with mouth sores, SLS-free toothpaste is going to probably really help in that area. So I just re-shopped it out again, our toothpaste, put it back on Autoship again. So every once in a while you're gonna want to go ahead and do that. Toilet paper, I just can't even think about toilet paper without laughing because guys, you know what happened a couple of years ago with the toilet paper, right? Toilet paper, so make sure you have enough, but here is the thing. You don't have to have like a basement full or an attic full of toilet paper. Have a backup plan, okay? Have a backup plan for your toilet paper. If that means that you buy a big stack of really cheap washcloths and just use them for cleaning rags or whatever, but in the meantime, but then if things get bad again, you're not running out, like pulling your hair out trying to look for toilet paper. You can use rags. You have rags. You have an extra little trash bin set up and ready. And for right now, you use it for whatever. You use it to put dryer lint in, or use it in a little trash can in your laundry room. But you know when the day comes that that's what that little trash can is for and whatever. So just have systems in place. But yeah, toilet paper, shampoo and conditioner. Now, for some of you, these might not be items that you even need. So, you know, it's up to you. But I do like to have shampoo and conditioner available and in the house, especially if we're having company come over. I usually always have to have shampoo and conditioner because you don't want to be the weirdo who doesn't have like the standard things in your house. So conditioner we absolutely use. We use this dual purpose. I use our conditioner as a detangler, and I also use our conditioner, like the boys use it and my husband uses it in his hair to like fix his hair in the morning before he goes to work. So we use that, and in using the conditioner for those other purposes, we scratched off other personal care items off our list. So when I'm giving you our household inventory and personal care items, this is it. There are no other items for us. We've limited down to these items, okay? So shampoo and conditioner, deodorant, and yes, you can make your own deodorant. You can play around with that, see what ingredients work for you, or you can shop it out and you can buy it. You know, of course, you're going to be looking for a good, healthy, natural deodorant. You don't want to be putting a bunch of chemicals on your body when you do that. And last, under personal care, we have mouthwash. And for a long, long time, we just used peroxide as our mouthwash, and we can absolutely go back to doing that again. But I ended up switching over and just getting a more standard type of mouthwash just to help with oral hygiene and things like that. So mouthwash is on our personal care list. Okay, and then I have a miscellaneous category, and I encourage you to also make a miscellaneous category because we all have those things, right? So in my miscellaneous category, I have trash bags. Can I tell you what a game changer it is? When you start shopping trash bags, price per bag, it's like, you know that your world has changed when you start shopping trash bags, price per bag, right? But I'm telling you, I shop trash bags like once every 2 years now, and I know how many trash bags we go through, and I know how long it lasts me, and that's because they're on Autoship, and I've already priced them out, and I've bought them, and it's wonderful. I don't have to think about trash bags. Gallon size freezer bags. This is the size that we use. So if you use other size freezer bags, you might want to put that on your list too. But the gallon size ones, we use that a lot for food storage, for, you know, just putting stuff in the freezer. It seems like the gallon size, that's just because we have a big family and that's what works for us. Peroxide, I already talked about that. And I do encourage you to prep peroxide and alcohol. I'm just going to put them together because these are cleaners, right? So peroxide, alcohol, vinegar, right? We remember, right, when all of those things were hard to come by and they weren't available, they weren't readily available in the stores. Have a good supply of peroxide. It can be used for so many purposes. Have a good supply of rubbing alcohol. It can be used so many purposes. You can put it in a spray bottle. You can spray down doorknobs or bathroom sinks or whatever if you need to. It's great, right? Next up is Q-tips. I guess that could have been under personal care, but it's under miscellaneous. Razors, and that's it. So that's it, guys. These are our household inventory items. This is what we've been living on for household inventory items for the past 3 years. And I love putting them on Autoship. So for me, so I'm going to be leaving links for you below for what my favorite products are, what we're using in the house, my trash bags, all those kinds of things. I'll leave the links and then you can look at them, and at least you'll have a good baseline based off of those links to know kind of what you should be looking at. So, but I love, for Autoship, I love using Amazon for Autoship. I have Amazon Prime, so we get 5% back. And I also use my Amazon credit card. So there's benefits with all of that as well. And then you get the points accrued. So that's really nice to do. And then the other one, I don't have for Autoship necessarily, but Walmart is also a really great resource to just have your dry goods shipped to your house. You don't have to go out, drive around, go find things, all of that. So I have used Walmart as well for some of these things if the pricing is better. So these are two go-to kind of places, resources for Autoship options and things like that. But look around. I know Vitacost has Autoship options. I know a lot of different companies and products that we use have Autoship options. So pet food is just one of those things that we get on a weekly or bi-weekly basis, and it's just so nice to be able to shop that out and do it once, and then it's all done and we never have to think about it again. Or like I said, you just revisit it every once in a while to check on your pricing, and then that's it. So we definitely we're excited to go ahead and have our dog food come on Autoship. That is super cool. So if it's dog food, if it's cat food, whatever it is, I encourage you to go ahead and price that out as well. So there you have it, guys. That is our simplified, very purposeful household inventory and me talking about Autoship. Please take advantage of that. We're all busy, and you don't want to be busy doing the things that really don't matter in life. You want to be busy doing the things that bring you joy and the things that are loving towards your family. You want to be spending your time loving your families, enjoying your life, loving on your community, your friends, that kind of stuff. You don't want to be spending time driving around shopping for these silly items that we're going to use over and over and over again. So With all that said, I hope that something here was an encouragement to you. I hope that you will take some time, get a little binder, get a notebook, get out your phone and just start making a list of each category and start getting stuff inventoried. Start simplifying, start living very purposefully, and stop wasting money on all of these extra frivolous things when we can free up our money from spending on all the extra things by just simplifying, and then we'll have more money to do the things that we really enjoy doing with our families. So with all that being said, guys, I hope that you join me back here next time for another chalk talk, if you will, and we're going to be talking more about simplified living, purposeful living, and just honing in on the things that are really needed. So we'll see you next time right back here on the farm. Bye, guys.